Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we finished off the last few remaining things to do before going to see Commander Kamado, such as turning in all the souls to the odd keystone. Oh, and then finding out that Vesa was actually one of those souls who released them to play a little prank. Hey, as one last gesture of mischief before we captured her as a spirit tomb. So now we've done everything we could possibly do, which I am going to give this warning right now. Now, if you've been playing along with me, I've probably mentioned this one or few times, but you do not want to see Commander Kamado immediately after defeating Avalugg. You've also should have hopefully caught the unknown that's on top of the Galaxy building behind one of the Magikarp statues before or even facing Avalugg. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but basically we are not going to be able to come to the village and use any of its functions, use most of its functions for quite a long while. This means that once you see Commander Kamado, you will not be able to come here to take photos of your Pokemon. You will not be able to come to the clothing store to buy different outfits and change your outfits. You will lose access to your house, so you will not be able to change your outfits. You will lose access to the Ginkgo Guild merchants, so you cannot buy certain berries, nor can you buy anything from Gunter. When that happens, which, let me just check, does Gunter have anything new? Okay, no he doesn't. Other things you will lose access to, you will lose access to the candy shop, so you will not be able to buy experience candy. You will lose access to the material shop, so any materials you are lacking, you cannot buy for a period of time. So if you want to buy up on materials, do it now. This also means you cannot buy recipes. You cannot buy any of the recipes. So there's recipes you need to buy them now, as you won't be able to buy them for a fair while. You will lose access to the trading post, so you will not be able to trade with other players, nor get evolutionary items from the trading post for a fair while. You will lose access to the shrine here, so you will not be able to buy any charms for a fair while. You will lose access to the training grounds, so you will not be able to learn moves nor master any moves. So if there's any moves you want to teach your Pokemon or moves you want to master, do it now. Because if you wait, you're not going to be able to do this for a fair while. So I might as well have Mercy master Dark Pulse and have Lily master Iron Tail. Master moves. I want her the master Iron Tail. Another feature you will lose access of is the farms. So if you're growing anything, or you want to grow anything, you will not have access to this for a little while. Yes, these are some of the berries I want you to grow. Let's have you just grow apricorns right now. Yeah, so keep in mind you will lose access to the farm. Other things you will temporarily lose access to are requests. Any requests that you have that involves either doing in the village or involves you going to an area and then coming back to the village to report in on it, you will lose access on completing those quests. So any quest that involves you needing to do something in the village, or any quest that involves you needing to leave the village, go to another area, do whatever the objectives are, and then come back and report to the one who gave you the quests, as you will not be able to complete until after a certain point. So if there's any requests that you have remaining that you haven't done yet, it is wise to do them now. As you will not be able to return to the village for a fair while. A few things you will still have access to is the general store, and keep in mind you will only have access to what Conroy has access to, so you haven't done any of his quests, you will not have access to the full inventory. So make sure you've done all of his quests. You will also still have access to the pastures as well. Also, if you want to change your hairstyle, do it now, as you will also lose access to the hairdresser. Yes, sir, momentarily. So you lose access on pretty much the majority of the village. Pretty much any feature that is any shop or feature that is exclusive to the village, you will temporarily lose access on. So if there's anything you haven't done yet, anything at all, do it now. That is my final warning to you. As if you don't do it right away, if you don't do what you need to do right away, you're gonna lose access to the village for a little while once you go and report to Commander Kamado. So it's very wise that you do everything you need to do pretty much right away. And as you can get to sit inside the Galaxy building, you will also lose access to bagging temporarily. So you will not be able to increase your bag size for a little while. Actually, how is my inventory looking? Probably won't be upgrading my inventory a bit more until post-game. But anyway, with that warning out of the way, once you're ready to progress with the story, head up and go see Commander Kamado. This is your final warning if you haven't done everything yet. Each of the Pokemon Nobles become frenzied, and now each of them have been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of a mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a new restore to normality. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Thanks for the nice sizable helping of potato munchie, Benji, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means, bring it out. Having Nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work, though we can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble by this very moment if Donnie hadn't came falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And will it make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, wouldn't that leave Donnie stranded here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We've looked into the matter and found a solution, I have no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Donnie. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it will be another hard day work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget that we've got our sights on nothing less than a complete Pokédex. That's right. We'll get it done with Donnie in the lead and me as a valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now. Oh, Akiri, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'll better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. That does not sound good. Disaster looming. Now active. You do not even get a choice in the matter. Let's go see what's happening. Oh, that's an interesting position for the sky. Donnie. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. A word from the commander. You are to report to his office at once. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss quelling all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy. It was struck the night that Donnie fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you, Donnie? A Survey Corps member? Indeed, you've done all I've ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You are connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Donnie has wronged us. Exactly. Oh wait, that's Automat speaking. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person is Urson. This stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he can be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Donnie supposed to do then? He will be given a chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of Galaxy Team. He will remain a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. A stranger, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy Team. Consider yourself banished from the village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Donnie? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must for us as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here, free, rather than clamp you in chains. You are to be expelled? From the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. So we're being walked out of the village, and because of our banishment, we cannot take advantage of any of the facilities here. Which is why I told you to do what you did before seeing Kamado. So we have to be walked out from the village. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept the stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right I should personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldland camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I will allow it. Then I will mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absolutely unscientific. As a man of science, I will fight this illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Donnie more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Inama might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try and go find Ein Lian first. He's likely at the Grand Tree Arena. Don't die out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life, you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. So we have been banished from the village. So you still have access to a few things. You can still rest at the camps. Although it's kind of hard to tell the time of day because of the red sky. You mostly have to rely on what Pokemon you see. You can still craft. So you can still make items if need be. You're not completely screwed out of that. Might buy some Kingsleys or find them and make revives. Put that away. Organize the satchel. You also still have access to the Galaxy team member to shop and go through excuse me, to go through your pastures. Yeah, look at the sky. Admittedly, it's kind of foreboding, but also looks really cool. Ooh, we got an outbreak of Shellos down there. We might as well go check out that outbreak. So let's go to the Grand Tree and see Leon. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan's in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it's would put Inaba in a difficult position. I truly do wish I could repay you for quelling Quivo's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Maya might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Maya at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. So Leanne is unable to give us help, but Maya might. Before we go to the bridge to get her help, let's go deal with the Shellos outbreak, shall we? After all, give us a chance to capture more Shellos, which I'll release probably off screen. Not to mention a chance of potentially getting a shiny. Flying from above. Let's capture the Alpha Lumpany one here. Now, the one thing I'm not too sure if you can do, I forget if the Laviton can still look at your Pokédex, because while you still have the Pokédex, you don't have your Galaxy membership card, so throw that out to get Lumpany distracted. Starts munching on a yummy berry and backstrike. let's come to Ravenous Island, because the Shallows outbreak should be around about here. Also, another little detail that a lot of people don't know about. During this part of the game, space-time distortions are more likely to happen. So if you haven't been to a space-time distortion yet, this can be a good time for you to start clearing them out. As I believe the percentage of how often a space-time distortion happens is increased by a significant amount. Oh shit! Didn't realize you were attacking. If you're trying to fight me, then you will pay for it. Energy Ball! Just got you? I'm gonna have to make more wing balls, or buy more wing balls. Come here and quickly capture the Monferno that happens to be over here. Help on its Pokédex entry. Throw out Oranberry. You're gonna go eat it to allow me to sneak up behind you and backstrike you. To the air. Is that a Chimchar or... Okay, I thought that was a Monferno for a second. Ooh, a space-time distortion is forming. Wait, the Shallows outbreak is still happening? What Shallows is still here? Oh, is this Shallows considered part of the outbreak? Okay, it's gone. So where's this distortion? It's happening about there. I could extend the episode and have this be a little extra long if I want to get the items. Not to mention to potentially capture some Weaviles. I knew the space-time distortions were a little more common during this part of the game. I didn't think it would happen this quickly. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a long wait either, so alright, I'll bite. I think I'll have this episode be a little extra long, because the next 3 episodes I have planned will be short ones. In comparison. To the sky! Ooh, I spy Mine Jr. And a backstrike, nice. Ah, Mr. Mime with your stupid invisible walls. See, can I quickly capture this Alakazam? The distortion happens. I thought I was gonna smack that Alakazam in the face for a second. Apparently it's not interested in eating? What the heck? Throw that out. Sneak on up. Hit you in the back. Alright, Distortion, where are you? You should be happening any moment. Space-time distortion has appeared. So I see an item there, and I see a Sneasel. How did that miss? Ooh, Sylvie! Eevee! Play rough. Sneasel's dancing. Ooh, double swords dance. Let's do an agile play rough. And it was enough to KO Sneasel. Got Ursa Ring. There was a Haunter here. I don't know where it went. Hello there, little Sneasel. Smack you in the back. And captured. Of course, I was noticed by the Toxicroak. Whoop! Ooh, hello there, Haunter. An Ursa Ring. I don't think I caught either of those, because I didn't get the notification. We got an Ursa Ring and a Licky Tongue there. Don't see any items here. Gave Ursa Ring the slip. Now, final rare Pokemon is another Sneasel, so no Weavile, sadly. Ooh, Razor Claw, nice. So if I want, I can evolve. So if I want, I can evolve a Sneasel later into Weavile. That would be good for research. Hello there, little Eevee. Ooh, dubious this. No upgrades. I'd like a spare upgrade so I can evolve a Porygon, so I have the second Porygon too. Smash that. Ooh, a Steelix. Ooh, still a few items to collect. No nuggets, sadly, from what it looks like. This Onyx was freaking out. Had the jitters. Ooh, Leafeon! Back strike! Back strike you! And we'll back strike you in the back. Slash, Mercy! Another slash! Ooh, we got a Licky Licky. Another Ursaring and Haunter. Of course, the Licky Licky decided it wanted to not be captured. Because I think, yeah, the distortion's ending. Got the Licky Licky just before the distortion ended. And I have my flying Pokemon, thank you. Just a quick little scan around the area. Any shinies? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll head to the nearby camp and then head for the bridge. Ooh, there's ghost Pokemon about, so it must be nighttime. Ooh! Glad I looked around. Alpha Mine Jr. That is horrifying, seeing Mine Jr. that big. And it wants me dead. Ah, how did I miss the back strike? Now, you ain't gonna do much to Lily. I mean Mercy. We got an Alpha Mine Jr. That'll be good for money. Let's fast travel here. Actually, let's make a make some jet balls. Make some of these. Make some star pieces. I can sell those. Now to the bridge. Just want to quickly check around this area. Doesn't look like what I want to see is around here. Let's get going. Hopefully Mai may be able to help us. Ooh, good thing I called Braviary there, otherwise I would have probably died from the fall. My, what a frightening sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone at ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have the answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? but I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone else. The Great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you will continue to find a path to walk. So the Pearl Clan's not willing to lend aid, and the Diamond Clan's not willing to lend aid. What are we to do? Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Donnie. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite a pinch. No place for you among the Diamond or Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still ill corners of the Hisui region where you can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know. It's not a palace, but you know the saying, beggars and choosers. So we seem to be here at some sort of retreat. But who does this retreat belong to? Sulking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you've never changed. Always a pleasure, Mrs. Kagura. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress. Thank you, just Kagura. I think it's Kagura or Kagrita. I think is her name. I think either pronunciation is acceptable. And this is... Why, Donnie's the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzies of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing the great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to an innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells the almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans? The expanse from the antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread, and from here and now into the future, while space yawns on an all-encompassing surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They are inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who knows those other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials at each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? It means you wouldn't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words, and they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How cautious of my ancestors to leave their legends to the children without a thought of the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you will do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing that it must be done and seeing to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can now see the locations of 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kaguya's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'm glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Donnie. Let's go check out that cry. Hello, hello! It's an Abra! Where did you teleport from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Donnie. Take a closer look at the letter. To Donnie, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control properly. Sincerely, Silene, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. It's a secret. Now then, so we are to visit the 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the optimist, aren't you, Volo? Such a considerable guild merchant. I managed to assure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we would never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations could grow strained. Long story short, we want to help out, but without drawing attention, so it will just be one of us. Me or her. It's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. So we have to choose who will aid us. Do we side with Inanna, or do we side with Automon? This choice actually does matter, as depending on who you choose actually does affect something in the endgame. So you can choose someone. Of course you would choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleavor. You and I made the bombs together. So you can either confirm your choice or you can think it over. So yeah, this choice does matter. For me, I'm with the Diamond Clan. Obviously you would choose me, right? Who gave you the Celestica food in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, I'll choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. So, then the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right. Hey, and we better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you whenever we decide to go. Wherever we decide to go. Oh, we'll be in hot water if we're seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Anamon. Don't cause Donnie more trouble. So we now have the Trial of Lake Verity, the Trial of Lake Valor, and the Trial of Lake Acuity. Which one will we do first? Well, you're just gonna have to find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, especially since this was a bit of a long one today, hey, then do like the video, as it does help me out tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you a thing to do so and helps you keep up to date with my uploads, especially if you ring that bell. Oh, do share the video so more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode, where we do one of the trials. Later, everybody.